There are times when no one watches my videos every day. There seems to be one person who is watching the videos with great interest and comment. Thank you very much. I would like to know tips on how not to hold behind, find my own challenges, create my own values, and continue to exist while creating a place for myself in the world. I think this is just like life itself. Social issues are means because they have not been solved by any means. What kind of people are those who take on these challenges? What kind of contradiction and conflict do they face, and how do they solve them? I also love to observe people. I'm also cheerful, innocent, curious, optimistic, light on footwork, innocent, childlike. I enjoy daydreaming and fantasies which I have time. I am also interested in many things, always gathering new information. However, while I jumped into everything with great enthusiasm, I also get bored very quickly. I am not good at making plans and taking actions, although I may find it troublesome to get to know people. They are good at understanding the distance that the others are looking for and getting along with them. The more contacts I have, the richer my life becomes. So I believe that expanding my circle of acquaintances is the key to improving my life. Even if the numbers of a viewer is zero, the meanings of the site as a place for self-expression remain the same. If you think of it as the personal growth and the skill improvement, it may be worthwhile to continue. Even if the numbers of viewers does not increase, I will do my best as long as I have viewers who support me. Through the comments and the feedbacks, I can also nurture my own growth and trust. Have you imagined that you are working hard to post videos on YouTube, but the number of viewers doesn't seem to be going up? Is it possible that after a certain period of time after posting videos, the number of views increases rapidly? Moreover, it is not because of the social networking or other method of notification, but because of YouTube recommendation displays. In my case, it never happened. Many of you have probably thought about quitting because my videos are not getting any tractions. The fact of my idea, product becoming popular and being accepted. However, there are several timings and patterns for increasing the number of views, energy, behaviors of YouTubers that will never grow. This is my way of life, actually. But it doesn't for that at all. It doesn't matter to me. Sometimes I post the videos on YouTube, but the number of viewers remains at zero and does not increase. I waited for a day to see if there might be something wrong with YouTube system, but it remains at zero. By the way, genre selection is important after all. If I deal with genre and events that are in demand, it is easier to get views. I heard that. However, I love just everyday life, which is nothing to be concerned about. Well, I guess that's why the number of views, my subscribers doesn't increase. It can't be helped, but it's good because making videos is fun. Yes, that's how I get devastated when I find out the reality. The more I have high expectation, the bigger the repercussions responses will be. I miss the days when I was editing videos with high hopes that my first videos would get hundreds of thousands of viewers, subscribers would increase by the tens of thousands, just like that. Most people stop editing videos because they are overwhelmed by the gap between hope and reality. That's true, because even short videos editing that takes a lot of time and effort. Negative thoughts that begins to creep into my mind that they are wasting my time and effort, and sometimes that it's not yielding any results. However, it is important to have a goal and to keep working toward it, even if the number of views are mainly at zero like me. Though continuous effort and improvement, I will achieve the result eventually. Also, if I build a period of time when my views are not increased as a learning opportunity, I will feel much better. But in reality, I've been posting videos on YouTube, but my motivation is waning, decreasing, and the face grow smaller. I can't keep posting videos, and I'm on the verge of frustrations. To increase the number of views my videos get, it is important to understand what my audience is looking for and to increase the videos that response their need. However, I attempted to make only the video that I want to make. But isn't that enough if I actually enjoy it myself? I save channels for my own records rather than to show off to others. It is fun to create it. It's exciting. My YouTube channel is a daily with blogs and essay elements mixed in. I freely say what comes to my mind and make videos of my daily recordings and my impression of them. I journal recordings which is said to improve the mental and physical health. I am self-centered. I do not consider others actually. There is no sense of unity on the videos, and I do not know target audience. The concept of the video is vague. That's why the number of my subscribers is not increasing. But seriously, I continue to post videos because I enjoy it. I post what I like to do and what I think about every day, and wanted to keep sending out messages. I don't think there is anything that anyone would want to imitate it, but I wanted to leave the helm wheel of my life to someone else. I will go on by myself. People who think to decide and act on their own do not listen to such things. And even if they did, they would listen to it as a different opinion, sorting out yes and no for themselves. People who live the boring lives take other people's opinion and themselves as they are. It seems that the quality and the frequency of ideas are not much different among people. If that is in the case, I analyze the difference and the way of thinking when actually putting them into actions. Let me use the Wright brothers as an example. They wanted to be the first manned flight. They made various preparations and attempted the first flight, and the challenges and in failures without a hitch. I think something like this is happening. When such a situation happens, people who live boring lives, for example, easily give up, saying, I knew it, it was impossible for me anyway. The Wright brothers didn't do it that one time, but they kept going until they were able to fly. I think that is what makes life interesting. In other words, people who can't get into some things or who get cold feet easily tend to lead their boring lives. They are easily distracted by other people's eyes, or their attention is diverted to other things. And I feel that there is an underlying problem of concentration. In today's society, where things are moving extremely fast and fluid, this kind of meticulous preparation that makes us miss and fall. And by the time I am ready, my skills and knowledge maybe always outdated and no one will need them. I thought it would be good to post videos as loose as this one. It was an event that I myself learned, and life becomes more interesting when there is things much lightness. But maybe that's why it's not as completed as it could be. I feel that whether or not I care how people see me makes the dividing line between having an interesting life and having a boring life. If I live my life with concern for how others see me, I will live my life with some degrees of common sense, right? It seems to me that I made the discussion based solely on what I wanted to do and how I could be useful, such as my fundamental desire to do what I wanted to do and how I could contribute to them. If I care excessively about how others see me, I seems to me headed towards a boring life. In a way, I think I also need something like insensitivity. Is that why my videos are not growing? If I follow precedents and emulate it, I will increase my chances of success. If I do that, I will get recognition and I will get paid, so my life will be stable. But from the perspective of whether that really makes us for an interesting life, I sometimes see it as the exact opposite. Yes, it is. Financially, they are stable and they have social status, but it's boring. I meet a lot of people every day who says, I'm bored. They are willing to give up the result and the stabilities, but they are willing to try anything they want. I feel that this is the gateway to an interesting life. If I say, it might not work out, it is a subliminal effect and I start implying to myself it won't work out. If I keep thinking about all the reasons why I cannot do it, I'm going to lose days. There is a certain probability I can't do it, but there is also a certain probability that I can do it. And if I can fairly evaluate both of them, I can move forward. If we can fairly evaluate both of them, we can move forward. In fact, isn't it? Which way of thinking you choose will determine whether you will lead an interesting life or a boring one. I think that people who live boringly take this fear very seriously, worry about how people will look at them, and then sail it off and walk away, saying they will never do it again. So I'm going to reopen my mind and keep posting boring videos all the time. But from now on, I will use each experiment and failure as a great opportunities for improvement and analyzing what worked and what was the challenges. What is your sparking of life? I would be happy if this video could be an opportunity for you to think about it. So thank you very much for watching to the end. See you again in the next video. See you soon.